Hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom. Yeah, Cosmos is one of the few coins that still shows here on the 4-hour chart a trade setup which could be bullish. Basically a wave 1 to the upside of the June low all the way into September, and then here a WXY correction in a wave 2. That is still possible, and we're getting close to the target area for this move to the downside, the last support area that is relevant and that would, with a high likelihood, enable Atom to start to the upside. Ideally, we're holding above the $8.06 level. That is the 78.6% retracement. It could be we drop all the way down to $6.90 in the 88.7% FIB level. The only reason why I'm allowing for such a low FIB level here in this wave 2 is due to the length of the wave W. Yeah, we need to be realistic here. So the wave Y, in which we currently are, needs some space. Therefore, I'm going all the way down to the 88.7, but below that level, this is most likely going to fail, and I will lean strongly towards a bearish setup. The bearish setup would just be that we come down here, that this was a wave 1, this was a wave 2, we're now in a wave 3 to the downside, there would be a wave 4 at some point and a wave 5 down, and it will take us below the June lows. That is the bearish scenario, and then we are looking at around about the $4 mark probably as a target. I did talk about that before in previous videos, but as long as this yellow support area is holding, we could look at a possible bullish setup. Is there a guarantee this will hold? No. In the current environment, a lot of bullish setups are being just being invalidated basically. And we had a few good charts and good setups, which, to be honest, to a degree are still there. You know, some of them haven't been invalidated at all, but some of them have become very unlikely because of strong retracements as a result of the FTX issue and the price drops around the 9th of November. Here Atom was certainly affected as well. We had a good chance here. At the time we had a 1-2 setup here as well. So we had here a wave 1, and there was a chance that this was a wave 2 here. And that it could start to move up, and it started, to be honest. It did start, but then we had the FTX issue around the 10th or the 9th of November, and it just started to crash down, right? So, yeah, we need to be careful here. This is really like the last area where it can turn around. Be aware of that. Knowing these areas always enables you to set your stop losses quite tight. If you're interested to follow this, and this is no financial advice, I'm only telling you possible trade setups where I can see trend reversals and where I could see the chart possibly reverse. And there is a realistic chance it does that here. There is a realistic chance. So at the moment, I'm seeing this move down as a WXY scenario. The Y wave consists of ABC. And there are different possibilities how this subwave structure can be interpreted and counted. For me, I've looked at it again. For me, actually, the most likely interpretation, even though also that is a bit, yeah, how do you want to say? It's a bit constructed, but it's one of the best I could imagine here. And we're looking here at ABC, and the B wave is a triangle. So it's a very it's a very volatile triangle. So that we had here a wave A, B, C. So either then D and E here, and we're already in the move down, or D, E here. That doesn't really matter so much, but it's probably more likely here the wave D and then the wave E here. Then the wave B was at the top here, that was at $10.60. Where exactly I put the D wave and the E wave doesn't really matter so much. From looking at the proportions, this scenario makes a bit more sense, where the E wave is sitting here at $10.40, but also if I put it to the other high at $10.55, it doesn't make so much of a difference, right? Yeah, it's not. There are different interpretations. This is micro counting, but even if I put them up here, the way this is coming down in a C wave is not an impulse, so it's not impulsive at all. What possibilities does that give us? It gives us the possibility to understand this as an ending diagonal. And as an ending diagonal, we're looking at the C wave in 5 waves. So the C wave always has 5 waves. So we could be looking here at a 1, 2, 3. This is a 4, and another leg down would be anticipated. This ending diagonal would be a subwave structure where each of the waves has 3 waves. You can see that very well here. The wave 1 has an ABC, it's only small. ABC in 2, A, B, C in 3. This is also an ABC, and then ABC in 5. Most ending diagonals have those structures where each of the subwaves has 3 waves. And most importantly, we are also here in this kind of descending, broadening wedge ending diagonal shape. Only if we really break out of this trend line to the upside, that would be a first indication that things might be going the other way. At the moment, you can see we are still in this channel, in this wedge. Yeah. The problem is with these always, you can draw them in different ways, but if I connect these 2 significance highs here, we still have a bit of a way to go. And we can't really use retracements too much in diagonal patterns, because charts or in diagonal patterns, the subwaves adhere much better to trend lines. So I think this could go on a little bit further to the upside. We have just hit resistance. I mean, we're just where the wave A low is sitting here at around $9.40. I would expect here, and also at the wave 1 low, which is similar price level, $9.45. So at some point here, this should go down at some point, but in diagonals, you often get overlaps between waves 1 and 4. So don't be surprised to go a little bit higher, maybe to touch the trend line here at around 9.50 and then come down. But at the moment, I see no evidence that the downtrend is over. The move down was quite strong, and the move up is still very corrective, a lot of overlaps. So it rather suggests there should be one more leg to the downside, especially as we are still in this broadening, descending wedge, which is, to be honest, generally a bullish reversal pattern. Is a bit like a descending wedge. These here are a little bit more rare. You don't see them very often. But it's worth noting that the wave C is probably unfolding in a diagonal pattern. And again, the best target for this would be the $8 level, $8.06. And then to reverse from here would give us the best chances for success for further upside. But at the moment, I don't have a signal yet that the low is in here. Okay, and that's my update about Atom. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Here we've got additional content every day. And if you like, also check out the trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.